What's bumping YouTube? This is Pyro Draco. Today, this is gonna be an Aureus Luna war recap, and fortunately for us, we got a perfect war. 100% total destruction, 30 stars, as you can see. This was a 10v10 war, and we 3-starred all the bases. Now, I do want to point out that the matchmaking system was being a little bit, unfair, I guess, in the fact that we faced up against a level 5 clan and we are a level 11 clan. So, I mean, not much competition there. And it was a 10v10 war, so it was kind of a small scale war this time. Nevertheless, we still got that perfect 100% total destruction war, and let's start watching these replays. So the first one is a Town Hall 10 Golalun attack. Air attacks are becoming very popular, as you guys probably all know. So yeah. So I am gonna point out that a lot of these bases aren't, like the best bases, but as I mentioned before, this wasn't the most competitive war clan we faced, so it's okay. But anyway, he drops a golem, couple funneling wizards, his heroes, and his bowlers. That's his main kill squad. He's got a baby dragon to help funnel out these buildings. That's high value baby drag. They took out the enemy archer queen and the 2 air defenses. And soon activate queen ability, and then he's gonna start dropping his Laloon portion of the attack. So he's got 3 haste spells to speed up the lava hounds and balloons. He's got 2 lava hounds on the map right now. He drops a freeze on the air defense, 2 Teslas and Inferno Tower. Very nice freeze. Lava hounds are tanking while the balloons are just annihilating these defenses. And there's only a couple defenses left. He's got a bunch of losers. He's still got that 1 hound that didn't even pop. And there's a close call right around here when a couple air bombs hit the 2 loons up there, and that huge group of loons got very low on health. That was a close call, but luckily the balloons survived throughout the cleanup portion. He's got a bunch of minions, lava pups, wizards, stuff like that left to clean up the rest of these buildings, and he's gonna get that easy dub / 3-star. So the next attack is number 6, Kaz, jumping all the way up to number 2. So this is a Town Hall 10 ring base. He's using a queen walk, bowler walk kind of thing. He starts off with a queen walk at around 2 to 3 o'clock ish. And drops a rage, and then drops a poison on the enemy archer queen. Kaz's queen got pretty low on health, but it got saved. Luckily, it was saved. Then he's gonna drop his huge massive bowlers with his healers, with the rest of his healers. He's got like 20 plus bowlers down, and that extra giant in there. They're all getting healed up pretty nicely. They're gonna take out this huge outer ring of buildings, and the archer queen took out this whole portion of the base of these buildings. He drops a rage spell on those bowlers, and then the healers also get raged up right there. So as you can see, there are bowlers going down south towards 6 o'clock, and then the archer queen is traveling up north at 12 o'clock. So, and then that's when he drops his king. So the plan was to have a queen walk go up north around the base, and then he would have his bowler walk go down south around the base, and then they would eventually meet up into the core. He dropped those poison on those air skellies, but unfortunately, there are a couple air skellies that are targeting the healers, but that's okay. Most of the outer buildings are taken, and then the Archer Queen, Barbarian King, a couple healers, and that huge, massive pack of bowlers meet up in the core, and and Kaz drops his final rage to take out the rest of these buildings for that nice 3-star. And the great thing about this attack was that Kaz only had level 1 bowlers, which is pretty impressive. To 3-star a Town Hall 10 base with level 1 bowlers. Even though, the Town Hall 10 base was, a little bit low level, but whatever. Next attack is another Town Hall 10 ring base. It's a Queen Walk Laloon. He starts off from like 8 o'clock-ish, between 8 to 7 o'clock-ish, 7:30 I guess you can say, with his Queen Walk, and then uses wall breakers to have the Queen and the King get into the core. They easily take out the enemy Archer Queen. The enemy Archer Queen. And I forgot to mention this, but there are no CC troops, which was very interesting. But anyway, the heroes are progressing. They're taking out these buildings. They already took out 1 air defense. He drops 1 lava hound on that air defense, and then a huge wall of loons. He drops another lava hound on this air defense and another wall of loons. Drops 1 haste spell there and another haste spell there. The balloons are gonna make it to the air defense pretty soon. Air skellies are being a problem, so he drops a poison. A freeze spell and a rage on that sweeper Air Expo and the Inferno Tower, which is really nice freeze. Then he drops his last Lava Hound, a max level 4 CC Hound, on the last air defense. He's got balloons all over the place, taking out a bunch of defenses. He's got a rage and a freeze left in the. Bren has a rage and a freeze left in the bag. He uses it on that air defense, both spells on the air defense. He's got a bunch of cleanup troops left. He's got a couple of pups, minions, stuff like that. He's got a couple loons left that'll take out the remaining defenses. And it's basically cleanup. So, yeah. Nice attack, Bren. Town Hall 10. And now we're gonna drop down to the Town Hall 9s. So this attack, number 6, was by our number 7, Huva. Not exactly sure how to pronounce that. But this one was basically a Suicide Heroes taking out that Archer Queen, and he actually got this air defense. Air defenses are a little bit low level, but that actually proved to be very good for this attack because it was an air attack, so air defense is lower level. He has a jump spell to jump the heroes into this air defense right there. He's got a couple funneling wizards, so the King and the Queen wouldn't get distracted, wouldn't get pulled away from those extra buildings. King took the jump and took out the air defense, and yeah, so he basically took out the western portion of the base, which included the enemy Archer Queen and the air defense right there. And then he drops his 2 lava hounds on those 2 air defense, 4 hastes in a row, and loons in surgical manner. He drops a rage spell right there. Loons take out a lot of these outer defenses. This is there's a huge resource store, like gold elixir and clan castle storage, like section in the center of this, and that was very interesting. This is not exactly a war base, I guess you can say, but he was still able. He's got a shit ton of loons left. I think he's got an unpopped town, and he's got several lava pups left with a couple archers that will take out the rest of these buildings for cleanup, and Huva's got that nice 3-star. He didn't even use his CC troops, by the way. If you watch that attack, he didn't even use his C troops, and I have no idea what it was. I just know he didn't use it. So next attack is Harsh Patel on number 7. He drops. This is basically a quad Laloon / Queen Pop strategy. He drops 2 lava hounds on that air defense and a group of loons behind those lava hounds. Lava hounds tanking pretty well. Lava hound pops. He's got drops 2 rages on that Tesla farm right there. And they're gonna make their way. He drops the rest of his loons at 8 o'clock, and then the rest of the loons are gonna make their way to the last of these defenses. Queen, as I said, this is a queen pop like styled attack strategy. The solo lava pups take out the queen pretty easily, and then he's got a bunch of loons left and a bunch of pups and a bunch of archers for cleanup. He's got a shit ton of archers for cleanup, as you can look. He's got like a huge outer ring of archers, and he ends up 3-starring this base. He didn't even need those heroes at all, but I guess he just swagged them. And yeah, as I said, this wasn't like the greatest base and the best war clan. It wasn't the best, but still a good attack, and he got that dub, that 3 stars. And yeah, that's it. That's our war recap. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Hope you guys enjoy, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Sorry.